Hi, sweet friends. Welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy you're here today. And in today's video, I thought I would take you back to the Dublin Mercantile. They've gotten a few more things for summer, and I know you guys love seeing this store, so let's get started. A few of you have asked before where the Dublin Mercantile is, and it's in Ontario, Dublin. And it's just such a fun, unique store. I just love all the inspiration I get coming here and browsing. I don't always buy things, but I love just seeing what they have. And I thought this little lemon squeezer would be so perfect for summer in the kitchen. So I was definitely eyeing up this piece. They also had this really adorable gnome. I thought it was so pretty. It looked very vintage and worn. It was $79.99, but all of the decor in the store is always 20% off, which is so amazing. And I was really loving these baskets. I think they're so perfect kind of for that cottage country decor that I'm going with this year. I love these. They would look so pretty on a shelf or in a cupboard. So I love those. This little section was so cute too, with all the florals and lanterns, and I thought this sign was so adorable. It says eat cake because it's someone's birthday somewhere. I've mentioned before in previous videos that this store is so big that I could literally spend a few hours in here and probably not even see everything. I love that they also set up little tablescapes so you can envision the decor in your own home. I love these florals. They were very real life looking and feeling, and they were $9.99 each. And they also group all of the decor by color, which is so helpful. If you have a specific color scheme that you're going with, you can kind of go to that section and see what's new. These little tulips in this container were so adorable. I thought they looked so realistic, and just the pops of pink and coral would be so perfect into summer. This wreath is also one of my favorites. It's so wispy. It almost looks like wildflowers. So this whole little section spoke to me. Also this little garden container, how cute. And these little eucalyptus wreaths would be so perfect kind of on a candle holder or on a tablescape. So many uses for them, and they were $9.99 each. Moving into the blue section of the store, it is lots of whites and blues and just very muted colors, which are perfect for summer. I know a lot of people love to go with the blues. I do also. I think they're perfect for summer. And this year I'm using lavender green and then some pops of blue. So I was very inspired looking at all this decor and all the beautiful florals. I find it so relaxing to grab a coffee and then on a Saturday just come out and look around this store. It's one of my favorite activities, and even if I'm not buying anything and just browsing and looking for inspiration, I always feel like it just brings me so much joy. So you'll have to let me know if you're someone like me who just loves to go and browse and get lots of inspiration from all the outlet stores. I thought these blue glasses were so unique and pretty just because the blue is more so on the base. This would be perfect if you're going with a nautical theme for summer. And this watering can was so gorgeous. I thought it would look so pretty on a porch just filled with some florals. Definitely very spring-like and would carry well into summer. If you're into that robin's egg blue, this little section is so perfect. I love this, and I'm using this color in my own home this year. This little mason jar was $13.99. I don't think it included the florals, but it gave me an idea to use some of the old mason jars I have at home and maybe paint them and save some money. I also thought this blue bird was so pretty. It didn't have a price, but I love the shape and look of it. You'll have to let me know in the comments if you like to use birds in your decor. I think they're so versatile, so I always include them in my vignettes, pretty much for all the seasons except fall. But I also love these tin canisters on the wall filled with florals. Such a great idea to fill some wall space. Another thing that I love to browse here is all the wall decor. They have so much to choose from, and I find the pieces are so unique, very different from things that you could find at HomeSense or Marshalls, so I always love to browse their wall decor. And this section is very much the pink room. It has the pops of pink as well as coral, which I'm absolutely loving. They're bringing out all their Mother's Day decor, but there was so many beautiful clocks and pictures and wreaths that I thought would look so gorgeous in my own home. They also have a lot of bird cages, which I think are so beautiful, and I love to see how they style them, just to give me a little bit more inspiration with my own decorating. Browsing all the florals is definitely one of my favorite parts of going to the Dublin Mercantile. We are limited here in Canada. We pretty much only have Michaels, and it's very hit and miss with their florals, and I'm always looking for more realistic ones. I love this flower. I'm not sure what kind it is. Let me know in the comments if you know. And then this really pretty embroidered pillow caught my eye with the flowers and the bird. I thought it was so gorgeous, and this was $29.99. I think adding pops of green is always so fresh and pretty, and to me green is more of a neutral color, so these little lanterns were so adorable. We're now moving into the yellow room, and this was just so bright and cheery. It brought me so much joy seeing all the yellow florals and dishes. It definitely felt very spring and summer-like to me, and just so cheery and happy. I believe I showed this tablescape in my last video, but just the bright florals with the bees, I thought this pattern would be so perfect for a lot of people, and I know a lot of you do use yellow in your decor, so perfect for this time of year. These tulips were so gorgeous and realistic, and just the way they set things up, I love how they stack plates. It definitely got me thinking how I would do some little vignettes in my own home, as well as how they stack the mugs. So pretty and just brings me so much joy. Let me know in the comments what your favorite color is and one that brings you a lot of happiness in your decor. There are lots of lamps on display here also. They range in price. They definitely have a more farmhouse cottage feel to them, which I absolutely love. And this fireplace that they always style is so gorgeous, especially in the fall and at Christmas. It just looks so beautiful. I feel like lemon decor is always really popular in the summer. I used it in my summer decor last year, but I just wasn't feeling the yellow as much this year. So I decided to go more with the purples and blues. So this section of the store was definitely speaking to me, just with all those really light lavender colors and greenery. I think it's so muted and pretty and just brings a really elegant feel to your home. I was so tempted to pick up this piece. I couldn't find a price tag on it, so that probably means it's really expensive. I think it's lilacs, but so gorgeous. I also love this wall piece with the bird on it. This would look so pretty on a wall with some florals tucked into it. And I just love the shape of it. I think it has a very cottagey feel, and this was $39.99. These napkins were so adorable. I always love to pick up coordinating napkins with my decor. They were a bit pricey at $8.99, but so pretty. And I love this little wreath. It has the succulents on it, the greenery, the lavender. So pretty. This was $16.99, and it would look so gorgeous on your tablescape. Because I am using a lot of lavender in my decor this year, I wanted to pick up a few more pieces, and I ended up picking up two of these. They were $9.99 each plus 20% off. I thought that was a great deal. And this little one was $10.99, so adorable for a 3-tiered tray or tucking on a little bookshelf or vignette. I also love their mugs. This was $32.99, so a bit of a splurge, but the pattern was so gorgeous, as well as this one. I love the details on the inside of the cup when they have those also, and this cup was $31.99. This section had more of the darker purples. I think they're also very elegant and pretty, but I'm going for more of the muted ones. This large floral piece on the wall was so elegant. It had flecks of gold in it, and the simplicity of the lavender one was also so elegant. I thought all these really gorgeous candle holders were so elegant and would look really pretty on a dining room table. Drew a lot of inspiration from this little bird on the candle holder. I thought that would be a great way to do something other than candles. And this whole display on top of this mantle was so pretty. It just felt very fresh. And I also liked how they propped open one door of this cabinet. If you have a cabinet similar, it's a great way to display some decor pieces. And I was debating getting this fresh cut lavender sign. It was just so pretty with the wooden border. It was $24.99, so I passed on it, but I thought it was so pretty. I almost brought this little piece home with me. I was thinking it would look so pretty on my dining room table, but I ended up passing. I really have to restrain myself when I go to this store because it is a little bit more expensive. So I'm looking more for those unique pieces I can't find at HomeSense or Marshall's or Michael's. Pieces that have a little bit more character, but I definitely have to rein myself in because there's just so many gorgeous items. I want everything. I really like this vignette, how they put the lamp in the center of the console table. To me, that was very different. I usually see one on the side or one on either side. And I really love these florals. They were $16.99, but again, they're so realistic and pretty. This section is very muted. It's more whites and creams and browns. So very neutral decor that you could typically use for any season with the bird cages and candle holders. And these pictures were so pretty. I was surprised they were only $39.99 each. I thought they were stunning with the gold border, and I was really drawn to this bird picture with the florals. It was a little bit more pricey, and if I had a spot for it, I might have considered it, but I did leave it. It was $62.99. This display was one of my favorites, just with the brown tones and the greens. I thought this would be so pretty for fall also, but I love these cute little containers with the greenery and then the brown paper packaging and twine. So gorgeous. And then they have a huge candle selection here. I buy a lot of my Crossroads candles from here and they last a really long time. I also love to buy my candle warmer cubes, the wax melts. They always have really good deals on them and they all smell so amazing. Let me know if you use wax melts or candles in your home. I feel like it just brings a little bit more of the season into your home when you walk in and it smells like lavender or freshly baked cookies. I hope you guys have enjoyed shopping with me today. I hope to have lots more inspiration coming with my decor. So until the next video, take care and God bless.